All the praises goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akal Kodash. You know, you're gonna have to excuse me because, you know, I'm out here, the elements, you know, the wind is really blowing. But I told myself that I'll come out here and do this video regardless, you know what I mean? Actually, I was meant to go and teach the word today in the highways and lanes of the city, you know, out there in Brixton. But, you know, I have to go work later. So, you know, and plus I'm teaching by myself. So, for the time being, because, you know, I got not kicked out, but not expelled, but I've been given time out from GMS because, you know, I did a thing that I wasn't supposed to do. But yeah, I'm gonna do this video to talk about how these bodies, they prevent us, man. They prevent us from truly giving praise unto Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. We're the servants of sin while we're still in His flesh. Even if we turn back onto the Most High, we're still in these chains of darkness. We're still being, how can I say, held back, you know, from maximizing our true righteous power, man, because we're in these bodies. And as long as we're in these bodies, man, as long as we're in these bodies, there's always going to be a disconnect between us and God. You understand? But first, I'd like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth for the spirit and inspiration of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I give salutations to all the brothers and believing sisters that's in this truth in sincerity and in continual diligence. Right. Like I said, you're just gonna have to excuse me because the wind is just blowing. But you know, edification is the most important thing, man. This is the book of Jude. This is Jude 1 verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, He hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Right. The angels that kept not their first estate is referring to us. Okay? The elect angels that's spoken of in our Timothy. Right? Let me get it real quick. Bear with me for a sec. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 20. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. I charge thee before God and the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach and the elect angels, that thou observe these things without preferring one before another, doing nothing by partiality. Right. So the scriptures refer to the believers among the nation of Israel as being the elect angels or the elect spirits, because that's what the angels are. We're the spirits of just men made perfect. Right. This is Hebrews right, this is Hebrews chapter 12 verse 22. But ye are come unto Mount Zion and unto the city of the living God. We are the city of the living God. We are Mount Zion. Mount meaning the government, the tabernacle of David, that the Most High has risen up in these last days. The heavenly Jerusalem, and to an innumerable company of angels, the innumerable multitude. In Revelations, I believe it's the 7th chapter. Right? Revelation, the 7th chapter, talks about the innumerable multitude that was taken from among all nations. The elect. All right? To the general assembly and church of the firstborn, which are written in heaven, and to God, the judge of all, and to the spirits of just men made perfect. Right? So we're those angels that kept not our first estate, talking about when we was with Yahweh Shai before the heavens and the earth was created. We was in the beginning with Yahweh Shai, and it was Yahweh Shai and the elect angels that made all things by the commandment of the Most High. In the first verse of Genesis, the first chapter, it says, the powers made the heavens and the earth. The word there is God, but when you go into Hebrew, the word there is Elohim, which means powers. When Yahweh Shai was on earth 2,000 years ago, he said, ye have been with me from the beginning, man. So, you know, the scriptures say that, but left their own habitation, he have reserved, and this Jude 1:6, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, which is the spirit world, he have reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So we're in these chains of darkness. The chains of darkness is talking about our bodies. These bodies are chains of darkness, chains of evil, naturally cut off from the Most High, because these bodies imagine evil. Do you understand? And let's be real, let's be logical, man. These bodies, they're weak, they're frail, they're constantly musing upon evil thoughts in our mind, thoughts of misery. Do you understand? Impure thoughts enter into our minds, even those of us that's in this truth, in this knowledge. Just because you repent and come back unto the Most High doesn't mean that, you know, your mind is completely clean of any evil spirits. We go off, you know. The Most High is righteous, but we are not. And that's the dilemma of our situation. This is why we're never going to be able to have spiritual power while we're in these bodies. We're never going to have a connection with the Most High. We're never going to be able to fly to defy gravity. Do you understand? We're never going to be able to see our Creator while we're in the flesh. We're never going to see our Creator face to face while we're in the flesh, because the Most High, He's the source of all pureness. He's far beyond our comprehension. How can we who are in these bodies come close unto Him? This is excuse me. Bear me for a sec. This is Job chapter 4 verse 17. Shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his maker? Behold, he, talking about the Most High, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels he charged with folly. So the righteous holy angels, the Most High charges them with foolishness. The perfect angels, spirits that delight to do His will, the Most High looks down at them and charges them with foolishness. Right? How much less in them that dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, which are crushed before the moth. Who are they that dwell in houses of clay? That's us. So the Most High charges the righteous spirits in the spirit realm with foolishness and folly and madness. How much more us that's in these bodies, dwelling in these houses of clay? Because the word body comes from the Greek word bodig, if I'm not mistaken, which means house. Because what dwells within this body, our spirit. You understand? So it said, How much less than them that dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust? Because when we die, we go back to the dust, which are crushed before the moth. They are destroyed from morning to evening. They perish forever without any regarding it. Doth not their excellency which is in them go away? They die, even without wisdom. That's talking about us, you know. So, and plus also, when we're born, you know, there's many, you know, the scriptures say it's not what cometh into a man, is what cometh out of him that defile him. For what comes from within is evil thoughts, you know. This is Mark. This is Mark chapter 7, verse 19. Because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into the draught, purging all meats. And he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. So these are the things that dwells within man from the time that he is born to the time that he dies. So how can a creature like that come near unto the pure creator, Yahweh? You know? That's why King David said, make me to know my days, how frail I am. Because as David sat by the fire and he saw the fire, he was musing and meditating within his thoughts. And he prayed to the Most High that the Most High would make him to know how frail he is, how corrupt we are. But you see man walking around in his best estate, that's altogether vanity. You understand? So a part of coming into this truth is knowing that it's humility. You understand? Humility is key. Humility is key. So this is Psalms 39, verse 2. I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred. My heart was hot within me. While I was musing, the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue, Yahweh, make me to know mine end, and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age is as nothing before thee. Verily every man at his best state is altogether vanity. You understand? That's right. Hold on. You know what, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able, the quality of this video is not going to be good. The wind is blowing too hard. I need to do it at home.